guys, welcome to your April reading. I hope you all have a great month, and let's get started with the first week. So the first thing I see for you guys is good news coming your way when it comes to finances, paying off some of your debt, some of your bills. A lot of you guys have been struggling for a while. I see some of you might have been unemployed, you've been applying for jobs, trying to keep things afloat, and finally you're getting that good news. Or some of you might even start working in the first week of April, and things will improve right away. From the moment you start your new job, things will start improving. And for others, I'm feeling if you've had any unexpected expenses that you weren't really ready for, and now you have debt accumulated, you're struggling to pay your bills, you might get help from family, you might get help from loved ones. People are going to let you know that they're there for you, that you can count on them without asking for it back. They just want to help you. They just want to be there for you. So it's positive in a way that you're not going to feel alone. You're not going to feel like you're left in the cold, left without any help, without any support. No, you're going to know that no matter what happens, family is there, close to you. You have their help and their support. For those of you guys who have been struggling in your relationship, maybe you felt like you weren't getting enough attention from your partner, from your loved one, this is a time when they're going to come around and you're going to see, okay, this is happening not because they don't love you or they don't care about you, but because they really had other things going on. Maybe that's why they acted cold or distant. They will make it up to you in a way. There is still a sense of feeling unsure or unsecure, and for some of you this can be related to past relationships or past experiences that you might have, that it still has left you feeling like you need a lot of support, and you need a lot of affection, and actually someone constantly showing that they care and they love you, because you're scarred. You have felt abandoned in the past, and you don't want the same thing happening. So now you're very guarded. I see a lot of you guys are very guarded and very not really trusting too much other people. But open your heart to this relationship. Feel free to be more understanding and more loving, and try not to look at the negative in another person. Try to look at the positive. On the second week, with the 10 of Swords in reverse, I'm feeling for a lot of you guys who have felt sick or have felt like some of you might even have been hospitalized and have really bad health issues. This is a recovery time, a time to really improve your health. Things are starting to get better. You're starting to get your energy back, but be careful because you're not still there yet. Okay, so you're improving, you're getting better, but you're not 100% yet. So take care of your body, take care of your mental health, because I do feel with the 10, a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety and a lot of insecurity about the future, what's going to happen, just doubting everything. If you've been feeling this way, if you've been feeling sick, of course, besides your physical health, also your mental health will be affected as well. But you're getting better. You're seeing the light. Things are improving. In general, this is a good week when you will leave a very dark place in your life and you will start to heal. You will start that healing process. For some of you guys, I'm feeling that you might have lost a loved one, someone that you truly loved, someone that it was truly close to your heart. It might be a family member, a friend, someone that you really cared about, that for a while you were grieving. You felt like you might have not even felt like getting out of bed, just cried and just have that lot of that big pain in your heart. But now things are starting to heal. The more the time goes by, the more that wound starts healing and you start recovering yourself, getting back to life. Look at the positive things in life. And understand that you're still here, you're still in this human form. Enjoy this experience, and maybe one day, who knows, you might meet that person again. But this is not your time. This is a time for you to live life and enjoy life. And what I'm feeling for you guys is that still be careful with yourself. You're still gonna love that person, you're still gonna remember them always. That doesn't mean you're not, that's gonna 100% disappear, but it's gonna be in a different form. You're gonna accept it in a way. You're accepting it, you're understanding it, you're starting to move on, you're starting to heal. So a very positive week in regards to that, but still be mindful of not stressing yourself too much, not overwhelming yourself, not putting too much on your plate. In the third week with the Five of Swords, I do see that for some of you guys who have had a really bad conflict with someone, okay, a lot of bad things were said to one another. Things might have even escalated to extremes with the Five of Swords, when you might have been very extreme, kind of saying when it comes to the words you said, or even violence sometimes escalated to being a violent discussion or physical altercation. You might have gotten to a bad place, and later on, I do see you felt a lot of regret. You felt like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have done that. That was too much. That was really too much. I shouldn't have taken this to the very far extreme. And sometimes Aries have a bad temper. You guys are very quick to say the last word, and you're quick to maybe be a bit more aggressive than you should, but you do regret it later. You do. It's just a moment in time. You're fiery, you're passionate about your thoughts, about your feelings, and this has to do a lot with a point of view, the way you think about a specific subject, the way the other person thinks. You're just disagreeing, and finally, during the third week of April, you realize, okay, let's agree to disagree. This is what you think, this is what I think. Let's not argue anymore. Let's compromise. Let's find a middle ground. Let's make peace. Let's be in harmony with one another. We don't have to agree on everything, but we don't have to take it to extremes either. Everyone has a different timing when they realize different things. So trying to impose their opinion, or them trying to impose their opinion on you, it's not going to work. But this is a positive thing because it's giving you that peace in your heart, not thinking that, oh, I did the wrong thing and now I can't talk to this person anymore. The relationship, it's going to probably not be the same just because it's just went too far. I see with the way you've interacted with one another, some very hurtful things were said, and you can't really undo everything. Okay, you can apologize, the other person can apologize to you, you can say, okay, fine, I'm okay, and let's just leave it at that. But there's still there's still wounds there, okay, that need to heal, that you can't completely undo or completely pretend like nothing happened. That's what I'm seeing. So just give it time. The positive thing about this is nobody's going to try to come after you, or you're going to try to come after them. There's no trying to get revenge or get one on you or anything of that sort. We're just kind of peace, okay? Whatever happened. And in the last week with the Chariot card, I do see you coming victorious out of this whole situation, out of all these difficulties happening one after the other. You will come victorious out of this. And all this were happening just to bring you to this phase in your life when you're feeling differently about life, about what's really important in life, what you should really value. With the Chariot card, I see achievement, I see success, I see you focusing on what's truly important, or on you having that higher conscious level. And this also happens a lot when we go through a stage of feeling very sickness, when we're feeling really, really sick, and we feel like our life might be taken away from us. We start appreciating life more. We start appreciating other people more. We want to kind of mend relationships. So I'm feeling for a lot of you guys, this is going to be an extreme situation that will kind of make you snap out of whatever way you were viewing the world, the kind of all the bickering, all the little things, all the small things are not going to be as important anymore. You're going to see the big picture. And this doesn't have so much to do with just growing up or age. It's more just leveling up mentally, okay? And realizing that life is short. You shouldn't waste too much time stressing over small things, finances, success, and fame, and all of that, because at the end of the day, you should live the now. Okay, you should focus on the now and do the best that you can and try to have that happiness in your heart. That's the goal. You're in this human form, you're in this human experience, enjoy it, because anytime life is not granted. We don't know how long it's going to last in a way. And whatever happened here, because again, this is a general reading and be a different thing for different people. Whatever happened here, it's going to really make you realize that you should be now present in the moment and really see things, what's truly important to you, really enjoy what's truly important to you. So I see you taking charge of your life, taking control of your life, feeling powerful, feeling optimistic, feeling very hopeful, also focusing a lot on family, focusing a lot on your children, for those of you who have children, on your relationship, focusing on mending the relationship with your mother or your parents or your family members. So you're trying to fix it. You're trying to enjoy it. You're trying to look at everything that is positive in your life. Some of you might even decide to travel during the last week of April, or plan for traveling, moving home, decide to maybe relocate to a different place, but something big is happening, a big change is coming your way during the last week of April. And from the oracle of your soul's lesson, the message is love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. And this has been the theme for April for you, Aries. Focus on the positive, focus on love, commit yourself to seeing the good in everything. When all of this is happening, tell yourself, why is this happening? What is the positive? What is the lesson here? What will I gain out of this situation? Okay, what will improve in my life after this situation? Ask yourself those questions to keep your spirits high, to keep you motivated, to keep you to keep that energy level up. Okay, ask yourself that. What is the good? Even when things look dark, it looks like a dark night. You can't really see the sun at the end of the tunnel. But try to envision it. Try to see what the positive aspect can be in this case. And from the oracle of your heart, the message is strengthening bonds. We have the red color symbolizing that root chakra, and strengthening bonds. Your bonds will be strengthening after all of this, especially for those who are in relationships, going through difficult stages, going through things that are meant to pull you apart is what actually going to bring you even closer together, because you're going to see that you can go through so many obstacles and you're still drawn to the other person. You're still looking for the other person. You still want the other person in your life, even if every other thing in your life is trying to pull you guys apart, is trying to make this relationship not work. But it's also important to be grounded. So spend time in nature, especially for those of you guys who live in very urban areas, when you're constantly in the car, driving, it's only in closed environments. Spend time in nature, spend time in a park, in a place where there's a lot of trees around, or the beach or lakes, or anything that can relax your mind, make you feel connected to nature, make you appreciate life, breathe in that oxygen, enjoy just being alive. And that happiness for life, even if you're single, you will radiate that happiness, you will radiate that optimism for life, that desire to live, and it will make you more attractive towards other people as well. Have you noticed that people that are happy and people that are very cheerful, in a good mood, they're more attractive? People gravitate more towards those people than others that might be grumpy or depressed or constantly in a bad mood. You don't really want to you don't really gravitate towards those people. So either way, you will win as long as you feel in peace, in harmony with yourself, with your environment, and you're in love with love, and you're in love with just being alive. You're in love with life, which is the most important thing. And of course, we have number 1 here, symbolizing Aries. You guys are the first of the zodiac. Always that desire to be number 1. So in this case, compromising, thinking about love, it will help you bring more balance and peace in your life. And talking about peace, from the Oracle of love, we have here the dove, bringing good news. The message for you guys is, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. And sometimes things need to shake. The foundations that were not built, that didn't have a solid base, sometimes need to be shaken, so we can release the old and improve and open the door to something new coming into our life, to things improving into our life. And that's what I'm feeling for you guys, the need here to release the old, change things up. Even when something bad happens, look at the positive and allow this blessing to come into your life. Allow this new improved version of yourself to live a better quality of life. Okay, my friends, this is all the messages that I had for you guys. If you enjoyed this reading, please share it with other friends as well. Leave me a comment and a like, and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me continue in making these videos. Thank you so much, and I see you on my next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.